loss. And so walk us through, you think something's wrong, and we come to All Children's, and walk us through just the first piece.
It took us actually a little bit of time to figure out what was going on. I thought she was losing her hearing probably from about 4.5, 5, and the doctors kept saying, no, she's fine, she's ignoring you. and we were living up in Virginia at the time. It wasn't until we moved down here to Florida, finally they tested her. They sent her to a specialist and tested her, and both of her ears failed. And she went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and they told us that she had sensory neural hearing loss. And then we were referred here to All Children's, so she's seen just about every doctor I can imagine, but it turns out she has something called enlarged vestibular aqueduct syndrome. It's just a big name. Basically, if she hits her head or has extreme changes in pressure, she loses more hearing, and it's permanent.
So does this limit her ability to do certain activities and even fly?
To
because of the
some
change
extent, some people with it cannot fly. Well, they can fly, but they lose hearing from it. And we've lucked out. She can fly. She can still do a lot of things. She's hit her head pretty hard and not lost any more hearing. But you never know. Really, it's a case-by-case, person-by-person type of thing.
What
You
about
don't
swimming?
know.
Is that another
she
issue?
swims. They tell her not to swim too deep. She's not allowed to go scuba diving,
Yeah.
certain
Oh,
things
bummer.
like that. But she's afraid of sharks anyway. It's fine. Yeah.
So, Sophie, what kind of stuff do you do when you come to the hospital?
Wait, what? Sorry.
No, you're all good. You're all good. What kinds of things, like when you come to the hospital, what sort of things do you do the last couple of times you've been here?
Well, I have my hearing checked a lot, like every once in a while in a year, and I also get my to pick my my ear mold colors out, and my favorite part of the ear mold coloring pick out is that my audiologist Bridget squirts this cold stuff into my ear, and it feels really good.
You like that part.
Yeah.
That's cool. And so is that the color of the thing that's inside your ear that helps you hear?
Yeah.
You get to pick that out?
Yeah.
And so how often do you have to get new ones? Is that...
Well, I guess I gotta get it. I get it as often as 3 to 4 months, I guess.
Is
About
that
as
as she
often as they
grows?
grow out shoes, they grow out of ear molds. Yes. So as she gets older, it'll be less often.
And so how often do we change colors? Is it every time, or do you ever stick with two
it's
colors
every
in a
time.
row? Is it?
And sometimes I let Bridget choose my color because I sometimes really just can't decide.
Bridget sounds really cool.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she works here at the hospital.
Yeah, she does.
That's awesome. Mom, what's it like to know that she has somebody that she loves to talk to when she comes
It's
here?
been amazing here. Dr. Rickman's fantastic with her. We have so many people that Tammy in the office over at Audiology is fantastic. Yes, you love Tammy, don't you?
Yeah. I also wanted to say that the second to last time that I've been here, I got a book about atoms from Bridget.
Really?
And also, a few months ago, Tammy was the employee of the month, and I felt really happy for her.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Jenny was that one time. I've never been that, though.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
a big honor, I hear.
It really is when you get to
They
park
give
in
you
the
your
front
own
of the building.
parking space where we
Yeah.
work. I don't know if Tammy got a parking space or not, but Jenny got
I
a
did.
special parking
I
space.
did. It was
Whoa.
big honor. Big honor. Travis was super proud of me.
I bet.
So, Mom, what would you say right now? There's somebody in their car that's been thinking about giving all day. There's maybe somebody on the job site. There's somebody with their noisy kids in the back seat. What would you say to them to get them on the right side of the fence to help us out today?
Honestly, I can't think of a more worthy cause to give to. I mean, they're helping children here. Just knowing that we can come here and take part in the services. Some of the things that Sophie's gone through, because when they start losing their hearing, they test them for everything, because a lot of other disabilities are related to hearing loss in children. So she has been through the CT scanner. She's had kidney ultrasound, EKG, blood work, and these are things that could have been very scary, but the staff here is just so wonderful that they've walked her through it and just made it really enjoyable. I mean, things that could have been terrifying and horrifying and traumatic for her, she's come through it just loving the whole experience, and she has so many friends here.
You see that big phone number behind you, Sophie? Maybe if you give it out, people will call.
Oh.
And we can, oh, you read my mind. Very good.
Yeah.
Maybe if you give the phone number out, that'll get the phones ringing, and then that way we can raise the money we need to raise so that we can
Amazing.
continue programs like yours.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so
Perfect.
will you
Let's
read
do
that
it.
number?
Yeah, it is 1-800-270-8642.
Give it to him one more time.
1-888. I mean 1-800-270-8642.
We've got about a dozen or phones that are ready to be answered. It'll literally take not even 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's very quick, and you'll become a monthly miracle maker, and you'll feel good about yourself. Imagine that good feeling you're going to have when you hang up the phone, and you know you are helping children.
And it's tax deductible. Tax deductible?
Yeah.
Tax deductible. So let's get those phones ringing, or maybe you're just a terrible person and don't want to call and help us. 1-800-270-8642. 1-800, you knew it was going to come out at some point
Yeah,
today.
yeah, yeah.
1-800-270-8642. It was very nice to meet you, Sophie.
Yeah, it's very nice to meet you
Nice
too.
to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Is camouflage
Thank you.
one of the colors that you could do your things in?
Camouflage? I don't really know.
Is that
I
a color? Because I
They
think it
could
would be
mix,
cool.
too.
They could mix too, but because last time I got one that wasn't this color, I got a swirl that was bright orange, like neon orange, and white.
Wow,
That's awesome.
that sounds
You should
really
get in
cool.
radio. You're a
Thanks.
talker, man.
I know.
Thank you.
Get in radio one day. All right, 1-800-270-8642. We do really need your help. We need to get 50 more Miracle Makers before 5 o'clock. 1-800-270-8642. It's Travis and Jenny live from All Children's Hospital on US 1035.